Well, today was another great day. Did a lot of practicing. I put about 15 more miles. Just kept going all over Waimea, man. I did have about 4 or 5 falls. One of them I fell right in the bushes right in front of my apartment. Didn't get hurt or nothing. Had a couple tumbles. Low speed tumbles. But other than that, I'm really getting the hang of a slight bend in my knees and a really good foothold on the foot pads, pedals. So I get a good firm foot plant on those pedals. And as you know, I ride barefoot, so I can feel the pedals and the turns, and I'm starting to get pretty good at it. I've seen a lot of videos where some people say to put one foot slightly ahead. Now I'm a goofy footer, so I always put my right foot forward on a skateboard, a surfboard, riding around on my scooter, whatever I'm doing, my right foot is always forward. So I noticed that today, that my strong leg and foot is about maybe anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to almost 1/2 an inch. It's not very much. And I almost really didn't notice it, but moving down the sidewalks at 1, 2, 3, 4 miles an hour, I began late in the afternoon to notice it. So I know it's not much, but it does give me that confidence and that skill I need to operate this thing. I still have not learned standing and starting. One foot on the pedal or on the footboard, and pushing along and lift the other foot to the other footboard. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to start though. What I'll do is I'll start in the asphalt and then head right into the grass. So I know if I'm going to drop the machine, it's going to go in the grass rather than on the concrete or on the asphalt. Plus I have my Sherman all taped up with Gorilla Tape. And I just, every time it falls, I just add another big swath of big wide Gorilla Tape on it until the day I'm not falling anymore, and I'll take it off and put the lights back on and take the tubes, the foam tubes off, everything that's protecting everything, and probably go out and get some decent, what do they call those things? The things that you jump with, the pads, the Clark pads. I'll get some of those. As far as protection, right now I'm still using my medical knee braces, and before I put those on, I use all kinds of wrappings and other materials, and then I slide the knee braces right over that, so I'm pretty well protected on my knees right now from twisting. And then the kickback, when I start to fall off and that wheel comes back and slams into the back of my my ankle, upper ankle, behind the shin. Man, I'll tell you, man, in the the last week I've had that done, and I got some serious bruises. Well, I've been using wrappings. Today I started, and it was a good day. I flipped off the Sherman a couple times, and it did spin around to get me, but there was nothing there except cushion. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and think about buying knee protection right into the shin protection and right into the ankle, almost like a baseball catcher would wear. So they sell these things. The problem I face now, just putting on the knee braces with all the stuff under it, the wrappings and everything else, other materials, that's 10 minutes of putting that crap on. Man, I just want to be where I can just go out and go, man. Let my hair down and just go. You know, I don't mind putting on the leg braces. I know I'm going to need them. So I'm going to get some military knee pads and stick it on the medical braces. So that's going to be about 10 minutes, 12, 13 minutes to put all that on. So, I don't know, man. As far as the shin protectors and the back of the shin, man, I'll tell you, man, I just want to go, man. When I want to go, I want to go. You know, I don't plan on falling for the, you know, when I start really using this thing to go to the stores and things. But I've been all over town, and it's good to have the protection on my knees and the wrist protection and the hand protection. So I'm really going to give this some thought. The helmet is I got plenty of helmets. I'm thinking about buying a new helmet. But I just want to let my hair down, man, and let it fly through the breeze. And you know, I'm, like I said, I'm doing 1 mile an hour, 2 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour, and that's it. But I have had some nasty falls already, doing somersaults and things, you know, doing rolling on the ground. You know, people have seen me fall and roll, man, you know, like a roly-poly or something. And I don't know, I'm going to give this some thought, because it's just taking too long to put this crap on. So I can imagine the guy with the cape, and he's out there putting all that garbage on. Must take him an hour before he starts moving, going somewhere. So, tomorrow's another day. My landlady is starting, I live at a senior housing type of thing. The landlady come up to me today and said, "No, you can't ride that in here." I said, "I told you about this. I'm using it as a mobility device. I told you about this stuff." I said, I've already had my lawyers look at all the rules and regulations, and it's not in there for this Sherman. So don't tell me it is, because I've studied the rules and regulations, and my lawyers have, from Key Biscayne and in Honokaa, over here on the Big Island. And tomorrow morning, I'm right down to the hospital to get my first medical form filled out by the doctor to give to the manager. And if she needs more doctors on my disabilities, then I've got 33 specialists that will all sign in on this thing. This woman just doesn't like anything new. She doesn't like me. And I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Because the law is on my side. The American Disabilities Act is on my side. And I'm tired of using my first very expensive wheelchair. I'm tired of using my second very expensive mobility scooter, which is another type of a wheelchair, all smart motors. And now I have this because the circulation in my legs. I can't be sitting on that first wheelchair running around. I can't run around in town. It's too expensive, and the wheels have this type of soft rubber that is only good inside apartments and things, so it doesn't hurt the floors. Highly maneuverable, very small, lithium batteries, very expensive, and very small and very maneuverable. And the second one is I designed and built it myself, and it's good, but I can't sit on that thing for 5 minutes without my legs starting to hurt. This is what the doctor ordered. So they can bitch and complain all they want. But under the American Disabilities Act, I'm allowed to use whatever I can as a mobility device to get me around. I don't drive. I have a license. Don't drive. I live here in Hawaii. I'm not into the whole fossil fuels crap. I'm into electric. I'm not into pollution. And I just want to ride my smart motors, whatever kind of vehicle it is. I want to ride it and be left in peace. So they want war. They got war coming. Because I just about had enough. So tomorrow, we've already printed out the letters. I'll be in the hospital tomorrow, and I'll have my first doctor sign it. I'll give him a secondary form to have another specialist sign it that is his partner, that is my main doctor, and I'll have that done. So it's it's them not liking something new. And I live in a complex there's only 29 people here. And it ranges from anywhere from 65 to 90. I think the last oldest lady just died at 102. So there's another one just turned 90. I think there's one other that's 98. And I'm 78. So it's a lot of old people. And when they see something new, they start complaining about it, even if it doesn't affect them. And I've been facing this all my life. But I'm not going to stand around and be pushed around. I have my rights. And if I want to use this and I feel good about it, and my legs are doing okay, and it's giving me a little exercise, the mobility scooter's not giving me no exercise. The other wheelchair is not giving me exercise. They're expensive as hell. You know, I paid over $4,000 for each of those. But they're limited. Now, I don't mind taking my really nice custom scooter out every now and then. The town I live in loves the thing. It's really nice. But the thing is, I'm sitting down. And I need to be standing up. Well, that's it for today.